Win in Manila.
When in Manila?
When in Manila.
Win in Manila. Win in Manila.
When Manila, I will see you there.
I hate it when that happens. Hey, welcome to the WhenInManila.com podcast. My name is Vince Galanco. To my right,
Hi, I'm Angel.
and my other right.
Hi,
She wasn't sure which was right.
Well, you're right there is different, okay.
Fair enough. Is our audio okay? Right? Okay, it sounds weird here. Anyway, welcome to the podcast. This is where we talk about everything in and around Manila, and I guarantee you this show, there's more Manila this time.
Promise.
Our past shows were very konyo. More Manila this time.
Pasensya na po sa pagkakonyo na.
Absolutely. Very Manila this time. And, of course, thanks to our PR director, the amazing May Ilagan. Check out her blog as well, Eats a Date. Eats, spelled like you're eating, you know, get it? People might think I'm just Baroque or something. Eats a Date. But she has her segment later, her Valentine's special, and she is giving away a couple of hotel stays. We have two things. One, an overnight stay with breakfast in bed for two at View Chalet. Did I say it right? View Chalet. And 3 days, 2 nights stay with breakfast for two at Hotel ni Among. Among Vegan. Hotel ni Among.
Okay.
Hotel ni Among Vegan. So
What happened to not being konyo?
No, I mean everyone else except me. I am like born konyo. So anyway, there's two things if you guys want to win that. First is you need to tweet us. Just tweet with the hashtag say you're watching, hashtag when in Manila, and put the link to woosastudios.com. So any tweet, just say you're watching, hashtag when in Manila, and invite your friends to watch with the hashtag, with the link to woosastudios.com. And later on, when May comes in, we'll be asking you guys why we should give it to you. And someone who tweeted, and then you need to call as well. So tweet and call, and we'll give it to the lucky caller whose answer we like best. We'll tell you the full details later. But again, giving away a overnight stay with breakfast for two at View Chalet, and 3 days, 2 nights stay with breakfast for two at Hotel ni Among Vegan. Is it still wrong? Among?
Among.
It's Hey, this is just Among Us, okay? Anyway, lots of cool stuff in Manila. In fact, let's start off with bata. Kamusta bata mo?
Okay lang. Ang ibig sabihin ba ng bata ko?
You tell us.
Okay,
Sky.
si Efren Bata Reyes.
Okay.
Along with Dennis Orcolio,
Ang tanda na ng bata mo.
won 2 divisions in the 2014 Derby Cup Classic in the States. So, dalawang division ang nanalo is both Pinoys. And among the other players are, meron pang isang Pilipino, si Livan Corteza, hindi siya nakaabot ng finals. Tapos, Dennis Orcolio has to battle it out with Django Bustamante to get the championship. So, we have like 5 Pinoys in the States para dun sa...
And this for the World Pool...
No, it's not for the World Cup of Pool. It's for the 2014 Derby Classic.
2014 Derby Classic.
Yes.
And for those of us who don't follow billiards or pool professionally, what is this? Is this like...
It's a yearly...
is this like one of the big leagues? Is this?
Yeah, it's actually one of the big leagues. So, mga big time...
Is this NBA? Is this
players.
PBA?
It's
Is this
like
NCAA?
It's like the NBA ng
Is this?
pool.
Okay, and NBA ng
Yeah.
pool. So this is the big one. Oh, okay. What was that? Did they create a second league here in the PBA, and then there was for a while the
D-League.
no, not locally. Where they had like the Manila Stars versus the they tried to do it by. This was like 10 years ago or something. They tried to do it by region. They tried to copy the NBA. NBA, right? The Metropolitan. Yeah, that one.
okay.
That
There
one,
we
yeah.
go, see.
Come on, Sky, you are a sports
Lumalabas
girl.
yung age mo.
10 years! 10 years ago! Come on! I was like 2 then. Anyway, so good things for Filipinos. Made it to the pool championships. A bunch of Filipinos did.
Yes.
Good stuff, good stuff. Other than that, speaking of sports, also, right now, Money Mayweather apparently is still talking. What's he talking about, Sky?
So, kung follow niyo yung Instagram ni Mayweather, he's asking the fans kung sino yung gusto yung makalaban ni Mayweather. Kasi I think he's retiring 2015. Last 5 fights na lang siya. So, nag-Instagram siya ng photos ng makakalaban niya. One is Amir Khan. Tapos wala naman sa selection si Manny, pero
So,
yung reply ng mga tao,
Well, obviously.
So they're not really picking. They have to pick from his selection. That's so lame.
Well, that's why people were going against it and going like, Manny.
Manny Pacquiao lahat ang sagot ng mga tao. Kasi Manny agreed to fight him for a charity game.
Okay.
Na yung money will go to charity, ganyan-ganyan. Hindi naman na siya sumagot. Nung sinabi ni Manny na, let's make it happen, hindi na tuloy. So, iba na lang daw yung kakalabanin niya.
Oh,
Corny.
Oh, Money Mayweather, we're changing your name to crap weather. Anyway, almost like the weather in the Philippines right now. It got hot. What happened?
Yeah.
Why?
Like the sun here.
Well, yeah, I know. That damn thing. It was so nice for 3 weeks. Okay, so there you go. Little sports update here in the Philippines. But there's a craze in the Philippines. Other than boxing, other than pool, there's a little craze right now.
Oh my
Angel,
God.
what's going on?
Yes, Flappy Bird craze.
Flappy Bird.
Can I just say?
Before you begin, for people who are unaware, who have been living under a rock or who do not have
I
a
was
tablet.
living under a rock, and then all of my friends started tweeting about this stupid Flappy Bird.
Okay.
So obviously I was like, what's this about? I downloaded the app. It's this game. It's actually really easy. You just have to fly.
So it's a game usually for your phone
Yeah.
or for your tablet. Okay, and then?
And you're basically this bird, and you tap on the screen, and it bounces. But
Now-
you're not supposed to hit the tubes or whatever.
So it's like the simplest game. It's like
it is so
it's a
simple, but
never-ending
it's like
game.
the heart. Yes, it is.
The premise is really simple, but it's a very difficult game.
Yes.
It's very addictive. And actually, the experts all around the world are wondering why it's so addictive and why it's trending.
I don't think it was addictive though. I'm just really competitive. Like seeing
Whatever
my
you want to
friends-
call it, whether you're addicted to it because you want to prove someone that you can flap better than
fine.
them, or just because you have nothing better to do with your life, whatever you want to call
You
it.
just want to flap birds.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not addicted to drugs. I just like it because my friends like it. I shoot up heroin every now and then, Okay. Denial is the first stage. Denial.
Anong score mo? Anong high score mo?
135.
Totoo ba yun?
Shut
Totoo.
Shut
I'm
up.
not kidding. I'm not kidding.
135.
135.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
135!
No.
this is
like
the
I
face
said,
of a person who has a lot of free time.
I'm really competitive, and like I'm a gamer, so once you get into
So
the
do you
group-
like Instagram your score?
No, I didn't.
I was
I
wondering.
reply it to people who piss me off with their scores. I'm like, oh yeah?
I have 135.
I was wondering why there were not a lot of updates on when in Manila lately. 135. That's the reason. Sky, what's your score?
6. I erased it na kasi
She's
It's
in
so
rehab.
frustrating.
You're in rehab right now. You will re-download it.
ngayong narinig ko na yung score ni Angel.
I love how she said it so proudly. 6.
6.
What up, bitches? What up?
Better than 5.
Man, but yeah, that's how you look at it. Better than 5, better than 4. Flappy Bird's downloaded. I don't know why, but it's really trending.
We should give the GCs to like the person with the highest Flappy Bird.
But then they're just gonna Photoshop something, or they're just gonna.
Or I'll get it.
Oh, okay. I guess that was the premise behind that. But it would be cool to play a drinking game with Flappy Birds.
Yes.
I had a friend of mine. They were just last night or 2 nights ago. They were,
Yeah, we did that too. Like highest score.
Yeah. So they formed teams. They added scores. Like you get one try, and a team with the worst score had to pay for drinks for the other team.
Yes.
So it's a good drinking game, maybe. Lots of so many things
Wala,
you can do with
talo na
Flappy
ako
Bird.
dun agad. 6.
Which we take drinks. It's fine. It's okay.
We should partner up and then.
Tapos Angel na bahala sa score ko.
So your score would be 141
Oo,
together. So people ask you, what's your score? Oh, 141. We played last night, 141 team ko. How many was yours? 6. How many people on your team? 2.
Ang tawag yun, kapit sa matatag.
Kapit sa matatag.
Oo. Siyempre, makapag-team ka ba sa 6 lang din yung score?
Or in English, gold digger. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, other than that, the person who has a lot of free time was shopping online and...
Of course I was. Come on, guys. Who doesn't shop online? No, seriously. It's caught on Groupon.
On Groupon, Philippines.
I saw this
Groupon,
picture.
Philippines?
Yes, Groupon, Philippines.
Philippines, okay.
Philippines. I saw this picture and I was like, well, that looks kind of strange.
What's wrong? That's like speakers, right?
I grew up in Europe, so like I know what those are. And
Those
so
are
I clicked
speakers,
on it. And it says it's a vibrating massager.
Oh, yeah, I could use a massage, you know? Wait, can we see the picture again? Can we show the picture again one more time? Oh!
So I looked. No, it's a small massager, Vince.
What?
Sige, Angel,
This-
explain. How do you use
Wait.
this massage?
I love this because last week Angel showed us her boob exercises. This week she will show us her massager
Okay.
with the two nodules. As they say, one in the pink, one in the stink. I don't know where they say that.
That
but
is
they
not
say that.
how it works.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Obviously,
On a completely different level.
I obviously have not used this.
You put
It's like
something in between.
Yes, it's like tiny little rabbit ears. They're not
You put
like
something
big.
in between.
Oh.
Yeah, so they, they're
Oh, so that's not.
massager.
Oh.
No.
I was. Okay, sorry.
But it's like a whole bunch of different
And they're
things.
selling this on. Is it like blasted
like-
on the front homepage of Groupon?
It is when you get the email. It's
Oh,
like the
wow.
first. It's like Valentine's Day, and that's the only Valentine's Day thing that they have on sale.
Flowers
There are-
and vibrators.
There are no like restaurants or like staycations. It's just like, and it's like packages of different sex toys.
Amazing.
The
Yeah.
Philippines is getting open-minded.
I was like, what? What
Proud.
if kids are like going through these ads right now? Well, it says vibrating massager, but when you click on it, like
It's a bunny. Kids, it's fine. It's a bunny for kids. And for idiots like me, it's like
Pag masakit yung likod mo.
Does it hurt in the rear? Is that what you said, Sky? So anyway,
So
Yeah.
yes.
there you go.
Apparently
Groupon.
Valentine's
Nag-iisip
Day.
sila ng gifts for their
No,
loved
but my
ones.
point is like I was a little bothered because like isn't Valentine's Day supposed to be about love and not sex?
Oh, get out of here! I guess.
Staycations later.
But yeah, you can get that hotel, that luxurious and like sentimental, that lovely hotel stay
that
together.
boom.
Tapos may
Vibrating
package dun
massager
sa may
for
camera
you.
mo.
Baby, will
Pagbukas
you?
mo, may massager.
It's calling me. Anyway, so there you go. Check it out on Groupon.
Groupon.
What time is it? Do we have enough time to talk about one more thing? There's one more thing. We don't have a photo for it, but I just wanted to add that I just found out today that they are now there's a petition. There's a petition for bus speed limiters. Apparently, they're going to start their shopping. The Philippine government is shopping around for suppliers from other countries on who can provide this mechanism to add to the buses where it will limit the speed of the buses. Because you know how buses are always competing for passengers or speeding on the road. And recently, they had that horrible accident where a bus flew off the freeway.
Skyway.
The Skyway, yeah. So now there's these limiters where it will limit the bus to 50 kilometers per hour within the city and for provincial buses to 80 kilometers.
Amazing.
So you think that's a good thing? You think
Yeah.
that's
Well,
I think so.
obviously.
people will be coming late to work though because their buses are super
Well,
slow?
no, the buses slow down when there are passengers anyway. So like,
Yeah, I don't know. 50 kilometers is really slow. I mean, I'm for it, but I'd hate to be on.
Kasi hindi effective yung bus system where they had the bus A, bus B na they can only go to this place.
Was that not effective?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saan pa rin nagsasakay tsaka nagbababa yung mga
yeah,
buses.
people don't really listen
I
to
think it's
like what
not
they're supposed to be
effective.
doing.
So this is their new project.
I don't know. It was honestly when I first moved to the Philippines I didn't have a car yet because I didn't know I was gonna move here, so I was just on vacation. I took the buses for a bit. It's kind of depressing. It was kind of
It's scary.
that too. Yeah, so. So anyway, there you go. So those are your topics that people are talking about in and around Manila. But right now, let's you know what, maybe we should skip the viral videos real quick, and because we have a lot of things to talk about. So why don't we bring in our first speaker, our first segment host, who's also going to give away those cool things. We have May Ilagan of Eats a Date. So we'll skip the viral video, see if we have time for that later. But May Ilagan of Eats a Date.
Hi,
here.
May.
How you doing, May?
Hello.
Hello.
May, talking to the
I'm
mic.
back.
There you go.
Hello.
May,
Yo.
you are our resident food porn finder. You find great deals on food and hotels as well. So whether you want to do porn with food or porn with bunnies in a hotel, you are the person to find it.
I think so.
Oh.
I guess so. Yeah.
And this week, you have a couple of hotel bed and breakfast places that
Yes.
you want to recommend.
Yeah. Because
Oh, by the way, before we begin, May, by the way, is our PR director, former managing editor. She's one of our top writers on WhenInManila.com. She's one of the amazing photographers there, so she always finds the great food places, and she has her own blog, eatsadate.com.
.com. Yes.
Eats, as in eating, eats.
Yeah. Yeah. Parang ganon.
So now she's going to share with you her food finds for the week.
Yeah, actually, for this special episode for the podcast, we would like to share with you one of my, most favorite places, really. In all the reviews that we did, like Frank and I did,
Okay.
with the years that we've been when in Manila. So, actually, View Chalet is one of the really the best restaurants right now in Manila.
Okay.
And of course, since it's Valentine's, we would like to give away an overnight stay for two with breakfast in bed, because I think it's
Breakfast in bed?
Yeah, it's really fantastic. I mean, not all hotels do that.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, not all hotels do that now. And just imagine, I mean, waking up with your significant other and,
Especially after you use that bunny vibrator, you
Yeah,
wouldn't want to
I
get up.
guess
You're back. You're
kind of curious.
whoa, whoa, May.
Is there any way to get them to go into the room without you getting up and opening the door?
Hindi ko lang alam.
that might be a bit. That might be a bit. Wait, View Chalet's in Manila?
Actually, it's in Antipolo.
Is that part of Metro Manila?
Rizal, I think.
Is that Metro Manila?
I'm
It's not that far.
Yeah, not
It's closer
that
than
far.
Tagaytay, right?
Same,
In a sense,
I think.
yeah.
Depends where you're at.
Where you're coming from, okay.
And it's been opened for, I think, more than 25 years. Yes. So it's a very popular date place for, of course, for couples.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually the thing that really made me love View Chalet is because of the story behind the place.
Give us a quick rundown of that story.
It's like there's this family, Swiss-Filipino family. So the father is Swiss, the mother is Filipina. And then when they settled down, they wanted to raise their kids in a place that is far from the city, so that they can have more time to bond together, and they would cook meals together and raise animals together and read stories and do artworks, things like that. So it's all about family stuff.
So it's very homey.
Yeah, very homey. So it's like a place made of love. It's really inspiring. I mean, guys, you really have to visit this place. This is really amazing. I'm speechless na nga.
There you go.
And then, so because they cook amazing food, they've decided to open their house to the public, and then the rest was history. So that's it. So, grabe. Must visit place talaga.
Okay, so and we're also giving out right now overnight stay at View Chalet.
Yes.
All you do is tweet us with the hashtag #WhenInManila and invite your friends to tune into the show. The show's going on till 9 p.m. tonight. So tweet us that and then call us 631-2264 and tell us why to give it to you. And it's that simple. So tweet us and call us, and we'll pick our best answer if a lot of people call. But
Yes.
we might just give it to the first one. So again, 631-2264. We'll give it out at the end of the show. You have the all show to call in. Anyway, so View Chalet, we're going to give an overnight stay to that. And if you want to check out more information about View Chalet, it's on wheninmanila.com.
Yes.
But other than that, you have another hotel feature as well?
Yeah, because I was thinking, of course, when you're in a relationship, it's nice to do a lot of things, right? So,
It's nice to do a lot of things.
oh nga pala, sorry. Okay, fine. So anyway, I think like if you go on an adventure up north, like in Ilocos or like in Vigan, which is a great place for tourists, and go backpacking and stuff, it's gonna be a good kind of bonding for you and your loved one. So of course. Actually, Vigan has just finished their Longanisa Festival, I think a few weeks ago.
Longanisa Festival.
Yeah. And Mimay was there.
Okay.
I guess she enjoyed a lot of
She enjoyed the longanisas.
Yeah.
Sinuwalan kasi ng
He's on a
bunny eh.
roll.
So ano nangyari sa longganisa? That sounds so wrong.
Yes, anyway.
Anyway, so
You guys are like 5-year-olds.
yeah, so they just finished their Longanisa Festival. So I thought about, I think Vigan would be a great place because they have a lot of festivals there, not just the Longanisa Festival. Okay.
Talong Festival. Cucumber Festival. Banana Festival.
Pwede rin, tatanong ko. I'll confirm.
Flappy Birds Festival.
Pwede rin.
Okay.
But anyway, yun nga, Hotel ni Among is the most affordable and the safest, and I've stayed there before actually, and I tried their facilities. It's really nice, very affordable. I think you can spend a night for only like 500 per head.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can actually also borrow a bicycle so you can go around Vigan. Because it's nice to go around Vigan when you're on a bicycle, and then so you can also get to visit the famous Cali Crisolog. Oh, that photo is the room that I stayed in. It's like a bahay kubo. So it's really nice. I mean,
That
it's
does
small.
sound like a nice, relaxing
Yeah, it's
for
very-
Valentine's.
And it's
bike around.
air-conditioned, It's air-conditioned. Yeah, it's nice. And it has a deep...
Konyo problems. Bahay kubo ko, walang aircon eh.
And it also has a pool. It has a
There you go.
pool.
The Konyos will love it.
Yeah.
My bahay
Walang
kubo.
aircon pero may swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bahay kubo has a pool and aircon.
Yeah, it has a very it's the room itself is very small, so parang very native siya, but of course it has a decent bathroom naman. Oh, that's the Longanisa. I took photos from my my visit noon. So yun.
Awesome stuff. And you have your full review of this on wheninmanila.com,
Yes, of
right?
course. And I also gave some tips for like the ideal budget that you have to save for you to get to Vigan in a very affordable, like I think the most affordable way to visit Vigan.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I
So
gave tips.
it's definitely it's definitely affordable if you can get free stay, like a free 3-day, 2-night stay
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
at that hotel. You were talking hotel.
Ni Among. Konyo problems.
Hotel ni Among.
Hotel ni
Hotel
Among.
ni Among.
Yeah.
Ni
And
Among.
yeah, because of course here in Manila, because we love our readers a lot, we also want them to experience what we experience, of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
So again, all you have to do is tweet us, #WhenInManila, and link to woosastudios.com, and call us anytime during the show, and we'll probably give it to the first 2 callers, maybe. We'll see. So call us anytime, 631-2264. Tweet and call. That's all you have to do, and you get an overnight stay at View Chalet or a 3-day, 2-night stay with breakfast for 2 at Hotel ni Among.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
And then you get the overnight stay with breakfast in bed for 2 at View Chalet as well. Again, 631-2264, and tweet us. That's it. And yeah, call anytime during the show, and we'll answer your call. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
So again, thank you so much, May. Invite them to follow you on Twitter and
Yeah, please follow me on Twitter at Mayo Ilagan, and then also on Instagram, and Yun lang.
Thank you so much, May. Our resident food porn advisor.
Bye.
She'll be back in a couple of weeks. So you're here the first and third or second and fourth week?
I think first and third.
First and third
So,
week of every month.
yeah,
May will be here with her food porn finds
Yeah.
for Eats a Date with May. Thank you so much, May.
Bye.
Thank you.
So there you go. Anyway, other than, oh, that bunny I like.
I
Funny.
can get over soon.
Yeah, no, I can't get over it. I didn't even know how to use it, and I like how you two explained that. That was very... Oh, by the way, aren't you gonna give boob exercises this week?
No.
Is that her?
does.
No, we
I
assigned
did
you.
it
She gave it last
last
week,
time.
girl.
Yeah.
This week was supposed to be you.
She doesn't
Ay, ayoko.
need it.
I don't need it, Ness.
No, yeah. So what did you do
Sorry.
when you were younger, other than praying like Katy Perry? What? No, we're just kidding. Anyway, right now, this is one of my favorite segments because we get to check out all the newspapers around the metro from the week, and we find the funniest, coolest, or the most important things that you need to know. This is the segment that we call Martin Gives Head Lines.
And you're welcome, Vince. WhenInManila.com podcast. When you think all the innuendos are done, we're here to hit you hard with more and more and more until you want to say, I quit. Anyway, on to the headlines for the week.
Okay. Before you begin, just remind you guys you can call anytime 631-2264 and we'll give out those hotel stays and tweet us, okay? Hey, here you go, Martin. What you got? Give us a hint. Give us a hint.
Last week was actually Happy Chinese New Year. So it's just that we would like to greet everyone here who's watching and who'll be watching online at YouTube. Very belated Happy Chinese New Year. And it's kind of relevant because it's the year of the wooden horse. So apparently this year the horse got wood. So told you about the innuendos, guys. You guys gotta keep attention to this. Innuendos tonight on this podcast alone. All right, next news.
Wait, hold up. With that, it's the year of the horse.
The horse.
On
It's
on
the
BBC.
the wood horse.
BBC.
BBC.
Actually,
Have you seen it?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
accidentally on their subtitles they put
Year
of
Year of
the
the horse. WHOR.
Yep.
You know, type
BBC, guys.
BBC. So
Hey, in their defense, they might be defending the prostitution industry and greeting them a happy year with the horse.
Baka booming yung industry.
Yes.
I'm sure it is. Tourism's picking up, right? So
A very vertically emerging economy, no doubt.
Martin, you're a comedian, buddy. Okay, what else we got? Give us more head.
Okay, before
Lines.
I get cut off by the MTRCB, more headlines. We were talking about this a few minutes ago. Pag-asa actually says there will be cold winds to return. Well, as of tonight, we're still feeling hot. So what's up with that, Pag-asa? How are you guys doing? Like today, is it still hot for you guys? Is it still cold?
It's been
still hot.
it's hot right now.
Yeah. So is this gonna be like Game of Thrones where the dragons are there but they're not coming yet?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Maybe something like that. Okay, on to the next relevant headlines. Speaking of increase in temperature, how about the increase of price hike on the MRT and LRT lines? I mean, it's
Oh,
been
really?
coming since the last few years. Well, that's not yet there, but we'll get to that.
Wrong picture.
Wrong picture.
So MRT, okay, so the rates are going up.
Yeah, the rates are going up, and if you think that's the only bad news, well, I got more bad news for you.
Okay.
Okay, as of today, the court actually stopped the government for adding more trains on the MRT lines.
What?
Oh, why?
I don't know exactly. They're just the court states. I'm actually not a news guy, so you can.
We know, Martin. We know.
So for corrections, just tweet us with the hashtag #WhenInManila, hashtag Shut Up Martin, when you get the tweet. It's actually today they stopped the purchase of the MRT trains.
Okay.
Because they said it's not the government's issue anymore. It's going to be the one who bid the MRT.
Yeah.
It's going to be their responsibility.
So it's
Yeah,
all
there's-
paperwork stuff and
Paperwork.
okay.
Imagine we're already 500,000 people using it, and the capacity is only what 350,000 a day.
Yeah. I accidentally rode the LRT once during rush hour. It was.
Oh my
Bad
god.
mistake.
I didn't know how bad
It's
it was.
so bad.
That was
like
my first and
sardines
last.
packed.
Yeah. Although, yeah, it's it. Anyway,
And if you think that's torture enough, we also have a news last week and up to this week about the wheel of torture on a PNP Safe House in Binyan, Laguna. Actually, 15 detainees who were accused of drug smuggling are detained here in the place, and some of the parts of the wheel of torture,
Oh, yeah.
take this as like 20 seconds Manny Pac-Man. So what do you get for 20 seconds of Manny Pac-Man? Is going to be 20 seconds of your guards beating the hell out of you inside the facility.
whoa. So is that what they used on Vong? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, save it for
I'm
later.
sorry.
Sorry.
While we want to milk the issue, we'll milk it the other time. We love you, Bong. You're my boy. Okay. Another bad news about the PNP Wheel of Torture thing is it's not just the PNP cops who are going to be under fire here because they're already under arrest. Actually, Willie Revillimic feels kind of pissed off because that's his new concept for his upcoming return. So say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, to your future episodes of Wheeling Wheelie because this issue ain't going to die for the next few months.
This is going to be his show in the future?
No, we just got someone to Photoshop that. Okay, so let's move on to the other news. We'll do a little fast track.
So you did that just for a joke?
Prepared yung joke niya. Prepared
Prepared.
yung joke.
So, speaking of, well, actually, Valentine's Day is coming up in a couple of weeks.
It's next
Former
week.
PBA star's son, Andre Paras, actually has a big revelation in Balita. He never had a girlfriend. Well,
How old is he?
I have no
He looks
idea.
like he's 12, so
Yeah,
Parang 15 lang siya eh.
that's why. So I don't know why he's rushing, but hey, Andre,
Hindi,
between
kasi
you
mag-aaral
and
I can
me,
siya.
relate.
yeah. Between you and me, there's hope. You know why? Next picture. Because we know a couple of people who can set you up. Yeah, man.
Tune into the boys' show later tonight.
Tune into the boys' show later tonight or this week. Anyway, next news. Speaking of the weather, we're still, how do I say this, recovering from the devastation of Typhoon Yolanda.
Okay.
So guess what? We have a possible VIP going to Leyte.
Tara, and who's that?
Martin?
Ikaw ba, Martin?
Actually, it's the Pope.
It's the Pope. The Pope's
Yeah.
going to Leyte.
The Pope's visiting to Leyte.
Okay.
As the Tempo magazine says, the Pope
Tempo magazine.
might visit
Might.
Leyte.
Okay.
Might visit.
Oh.
Might visit Leyte.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes there in his Batman outfit.
I
you
know,
that-
but if you ask me, I wonder who might try to milk this issue and try to get 15 seconds of fame. We have two suspects right now. Next picture. I'm thinking about maybe the nun. Or maybe the guy who loves to eat at Damaso. Hi, Tito. Sorry. Anyway, next news. And to top off this week's headlines, this was from yesterday in Balita or somewhere else. It talks about someone being David Tan. Have you guys heard about this yet?
Tell us about it for the listeners who have not heard about it.
Well, actually, it's about this guy named Durete talking to a guy named Bayangan, claiming that he's David Tan, the guy who is behind the whole scam of the rice thing years ago.
Okay.
I'm not too updated, but if you ask me, that guy looks so sleepy. I mean, even Photoshop could add Z's to that. I know this guy, like Dureta, is kind of like a badass, but I think he just put his guy to sleep. Quite literally. I can't blame him. Look at that. So sleepy. I'm not sure if he's intimidated or he just lacks sleep.
All right, Martin. There you go. Those are the headlines for the week. Are those all your headlines?
Fortunately or unfortunately for the viewers, yes, that is all the headlines we have.
Awesome stuff. Anyway, I invite them to follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at, oh, hold on, guys. Someone from Win in Manila actually is viewing right now and also has a snapshot of us here. So shout out to Mr. Wawi Lagman of one of our senior writers.
Yeah.
Yeah, senior writers of Win in Manila. What's up, man? Yeah, thanks for tuning in. So we have an audience of
Shout
one.
out.
An audience of one.
Thank you so much, Martin. Anyway, follow Martin on Twitter.
At @dmartin_v. Thank you for today, and I hope we don't get canceled next week for all the innuendo.
There you go. That is
so,
Martin
I
gives
apologize.
headlines. He'll be back every week to give you guys the headlines from big newspapers and the tabloids every week. Thank you so much, Martin. Okay, last but not least, of course, we also have to talk about celebrity news. We'll talk about a couple of news bits from the Philippines, but also a couple of news bits that the locals are talking about from around the world. This is one of our fun segments we call Zia Chismosa.
Is it? Is it fun? It's kind of hard to like.
That's what she
follow.
said.
Well, since you are talking about that, let's start with Miley Cyrus.
Oh, is this the W cover?
Yes,
It's
it
so
is.
nice. I love
That's
it.
her.
Yeah, you should see the others. Do you have the other pictures?
Yes, we do. We have the other pictures, and
Wait,
there
wait.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Yes,
saw
that's
the
Miley
inside
Cyrus.
story.
That's Lady Gaga. That's Miley?
It's
Yes, it is Miley.
Yeah.
It is Miley.
Amazing.
I know,
I
right?
know. She looks
I
beautiful.
love it.
Well, actually, in that cover, the magazine, she talked about her life and the bad press that she's been getting, and also her love for marijuana. As usual.
Okay.
So we can. She actually said that, saying that, and I quote, "I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. I'm not Disney. Where I wanna try this in a ghetto voice. I'm not Disney, where they have like an Asian girl."
That is the worst
Miley
ghetto
doesn't
voice
even talk
ever.
like that to
Worst
begin with.
ghetto voice.
A black girl and a white girl to be politically correct, and like everyone has bright colored T-shirts, adding that she's not making any kind of statement, but she is trying to tell the girls that it's not all about makeup and long blonde hair and tits, but
Oh, really?
it is always about having your own personal style. So she's kind of trying to be a role model, but not in a traditional kind of way. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Fair enough. Fair enough. More power to her.
Yes, and of course, speaking of more power, there is a big news on the local spotlight. The long-term celebrity couple, Ia Villania and Drew Arellano, has finally
Tied the knot.
tied a knot last January 31.
How long have they been together?
10 years.
10 years, that's what the media says, but Ia actually said it's been just 9 years.
Okay, yeah.
But I
Not,
so I
not,
believe-
not a big difference.
believe the girl.
9, 10. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
All right, so actually, they had the wedding. They had the wedding in a small reception in Nasugbu, Batangas. And what happened was that they only have 200 guests. It was a very, very small wedding. And among the celebrities were, of course, Shaina Magdayaw, Nikki Hill, and Kuya
Friends.
Kim. Kuya Kim was actually there. So
Oh,
there
yeah,
you
they're friends
go.
with all of them. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually a nice wedding on a cliff. On a cliff. What?
Well, you-
I'm a hopeless romantic, so I'm like,
Oh, really?
I love their wedding.
Because when you say cliff, all I think is like jumping off
Yeah.
of it.
Someone doesn't want to get married. Okay.
So it was very sweet, and I just want to read something that they said. Ia actually said that the past few weeks leading to this day have been crazy, happy moments, but today marks the start of what I know will be a happy life with you. And of course, Drew Arellano in turn said that, what happened? Yeah, honey, I promise to give you the freedom to be a successful girl you're destined to be. Know this, this journey, I'll hold your hand, I'll always be there. I think that's sweet.
Yeah, that's why everyone cried watching the video, right? Like everyone I know was like, "It's so
Did you
sweet."
cry?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Almost.
Not
Who
everyone.
you're talking to?
I cried.
Well, not everyone.
I cried because Drew is my all-time
Oh, you cried because
Really?
he's married,
Yeah.
not
Drew.
because it
Well,
was touching.
What?
right?
What? I mean, how did he? What's his claim to fame? How did he get popular? What was he an
Um,
actor? Was he a?
Alam ko talaga yan.
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
He has a commercial for Sunsilk before.
Wow, you do know that.
Sunsilk.
With what's this girl's name? Pauline. Yung pare.
Luna?
No, not Pauline Luna.
I don't
Na
know her.
nag-water siya ng sunflower. Tapos, pare niya yung girl. So, friend zone sila, ganyan. Tapos, nung nag-sunsilk yung girl, naging mag-jowa sila.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Sunsilk commercial, okay?
So technically, you
First year high school ako.
That's how you talk ghetto, right there. That's how you do ghetto. Local ghetto.
Okay.
Magjowa sila.
Oh,
Okay.
I love Drew.
So what now? So if just in case Drew's listening, just in case.
I told him na
What-
crush
you-
ko siya when I was working with him sa GMA before.
See, why
I
didn't you
told
take
him.
the chance?
And now, just in case he's listening, what do you want to say to him and Iya?
Congratulations. You had a beautiful wedding.
I see the sad way.
Pretend Iya's not watching. Just Drew. What do you want to say to just Drew?
Sayang. May chance tayo, sayang. I'm kidding.
Pretend Drew's not watching. Just Iya's watching. What do you want to say there?
Girl.
Wala. 10 years, mapipigilan ko pa ba yun? Diba? Parang nakatali na, nakapadlock pa.
Where was the wedding again? Where was the wedding?
It was January 31.
No, where?
Batangas.
Batangas.
Oh, that's why you love Batangas.
Okay, I'm always in Batangas. Dapat pala
You know,
You
Drew,
should've gone to
outside
the
of your
wedding.
church, when the priest was saying, "Does anyone here object?" She just came late, but she was running there.
Nakita niyo kasi yung haba ng nilakaran ni Iya eh. It makes yung legs ko.
She was on her way, Drew. Just letting you know. Anyway, there you go. Okay, what else is going on, Zia?
All right, well, let us give our condolences first to Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh man, one of the greats. One of the greats.
Yes, he died at the age of 46.
Yeah.
That's very young, and having been found lying inside his bathroom floor.
I heard still with a syringe.
Yeah, with a
Yeah.
syringe and an
Yeah.
envelope bag beside him. And the officers are suspecting that it's actually heroin inside.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, I think so.
But he's
too.
been open about it, about his use of the
He actually went
substance,
to
right?
rehab
Yeah,
before
he
already
did.
twice, right? Yeah.
Mhm. And he went back again like 2012, but he went out. And he became one of the gurus, even.
He's-
he
oh.
talked about
Helped others,
Yeah,
yeah.
he helped
Oh.
others.
But he relapsed.
But yeah,
That's a
he
bum.
had a relapse.
It makes you wonder. I'm not an actor myself, but just with him and then Heath Ledger when he played the Joker, there were rumors. I don't know if they're true, but there were rumors that he did go on drugs to get into that mental state. And Philip as well.
Yeah.
The roles he played were always like crazy out there characters. So it just makes you wonder, like, is this something like?
I think it depends on the methods of acting that they go into,
Mhm.
right? Because some of them they really want to be like in the zone, like Christian
Yeah.
Bale when he does his, like he has to be like really, in the mindset of the actors. But then some don't really follow that kind of acting methods.
So,
I guess it usually depends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess if you're playing Batman, no. If you're playing Joker, yes.
Well, after death comes birth, so we have 2 newborns on Hollywood today.
That's a horrible way. That's a horrible way to look at that, but okay. It's like,
Really?
it's like, oh, namatay lolo mo. Okay lang, may nanganak dun eh. Okay lang yan.
Because I don't want to lay around the death
The
floor.
baby doesn't look born
It's
to
too
me
sad.
yet, though.
No, that's the ultrasound. Can we get to the picture? I'm being bullied here.
Okay,
It
who is
doesn't
this?
look born.
So, Jonas.
Wait, I thought the Jonas had like a promise.
Ring?
Oh wait,
He got married. He got married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, they were married. Okay, my bad.
So yeah, they call their little girl I forgot the name. Elena Rose Jonas. Sorry.
Elena Rose-
Elena Rose Jonas.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And she was born last February 2.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And yeah, That's about it. Of course, there was also another newborn. It's Owen Wilson's second son.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. But there has been no talk about what the name of the baby is, but it is with his personal trainer, Caroline Linfint. That's a hard name to pronounce.
Wow, okay.
But yeah. They're not together. This is something really I commend about Owen Wilson because they're not together anymore, but he is really showing his interest that he wants to be a part of the baby's life.
That's good stuff.
That's nice.
Good stuff.
It
Okay,
is.
what else you got?
Finally, of course, I wouldn't stop with Bruno Mars on the Super Bowl. Yes. All right. So
Bruno Mars, by the way, gave an amazing,
he
amazing
did.
performance.
And to think it was so cold.
Well, no, it wasn't that cold. It wasn't that cold.
I had to say that because it's hard to sing when it's really, really cold.
No, it wasn't that cold. They were predicting it would be really cold, but when the day came, it wasn't that cold. It wasn't even snowing there in the area. So it wasn't that cold. But the thing was that Bruno Mars, his performance was like totally like mind-blowingly great. That
It was.
for the people
I
not
love it.
familiar with him, it really like elevated him. And some people were joking like apparently there was a football game during the Bruno Mars concert. That was the joke that people were giving.
Yeah.
But there was a nip slip, though. You know, with the Red Hot Chili Peppers came out. Nipples everywhere, so I don't know how the NFL will feel about that. Because they're still recovering from that Janet Jackson one. So, yeah. Anyway, what else you got? What about Bruno Mars?
Yeah, well, there are 5 things that Yahoo actually talked about why he is really awesome. Because at the age of 28, he is actually the youngest of the artists to serve as the sole NFL Super Bowl headliner.
Wow.
Yes, he is. And the second thing about that is that he started the show dedicating his performance to his late mother, Bernadette Hernandez. That's really sweet.
There you go. There you go. Way to go, Bruno Mars. And as Filipinos do, they claim things that are
Pinoy
Filipino.
daw eh.
So he
Pinoy si
is
Bruno
Filipino.
He's a Filipino.
In fact, since he was on stage with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are Filipino too. And since they're coming here, they definitely are Filipino. So there you go. That is your celebrity news, courtesy of the one, the only Zia. Zia, how can they find you on Twitter?
Yes, just find me at Ziadified. I will change that soon, okay.
It's up to you.
She'll
man.
change it to Zia
Zia
Chismosa.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's pretty good. There you go. That's a segment we call Zia Chismosa. Oh man, awesome stuff. Anyway, we have a little time, so before we head to events, let's roll back to the viral videos. Let's just play one of them. We have one viral video, and this came from the Super Bowl as well, since we're talking about the Super Bowl. Did any of you watch the Super Bowl? Did any of you care about
Just the halftime show.
Yeah. I only
just the
look for
Bruno Mars concert?
Yeah.
And I watched it. It wasn't much of a game. It was done after the first snap.
Oh, there you go.
It was. I was hoping for a closer game. Anyway, thanks to our friends from Skinny Mike's, great place. They show the commercials here in Manila. If you want to watch the Super Bowl with commercials, Skinny Mike's at BGC, where Home Depot is. They have a direct feed. It's the only place I know, so it's really really cool. But anyway, one of the commercials was this. It's a Coke commercial, but the funny thing is, Americans are freaking out about it. Let's turn the volume up. Listen, there's a Tagalog line here. So there you go. You get the premise of it. You may have heard the Filipino line in there, but people were a lot of Americans, the conservative Americans, bigots even, were complaining, saying, "Why are you playing the American song that we love, America the Beautiful, in foreign languages? That's so un-American." And it was so annoying.
Well, I know a lot of like Americans who still feel like
Exactly.
we're invading their space.
Yeah, like foreigners are invading their space, and
Well, yeah.
And I love the comebacks from the news anchors or from the people saying that, do you know that the English language came from Europe, and you guys, Americans, actually came from Europe, and you invaded that land. Plus, people were complaining because apparently Coke was the first commercial ever during the Super Bowl. And by the way, these commercials cost like upwards of $4 million for a 30-second spot. And they were the first one to show a gay family. So apparently, in that commercial, if you watch through it, there was a gay couple with their daughter, I believe. And people were complaining again, why are you using this song to shove the gay lesbian stuff down our throats.
Yeah.
And the news reporters came back saying, oh yeah, what would the writer of this song think, who was actually living with her life partner for 25 years? So she was apparently a lesbian, the person who wrote that song. So just funny. And for me, it was cool. They included the... at Skinny Mike's, when we watched that, we actually clapped our hands because everyone there was more accepting, I guess, here in the Philippines. The Americans there as well. But I guess in America, they weren't there. There were, because a lot of conservatives were complaining about that. Crazy stuff. So yeah, so I'm sure most Filipinos were happy about that. There was a Tagalog line. I don't know if you heard it. One of the lines was in Tagalog. So cool stuff. Cool stuff, Coke. We're okay with that. So anyway, there you go. That's most of the things trending in and around Manila. But of course, for you guys, oh, by the way, if you guys want that overnight stay at View Chalet or 3-day, 2-night stay at the Hotel ni Among, is it right?
Yeah.
Vegan. Tweet us with the hashtag when in Manila and call 631-2268. You have about 5 more minutes to call. We'll take the call and give you one of those. So give us a call, 631-2268. But before we do that, we'll give you guys the events of the week. So everything cool you need to be at or know in and around Manila. Okay, girls, what you guys got?
Okay, extended till March is Wicked at the CCP Main Theater.
And rack.
Do your rack exercises!
Pita Theater till Feb 9.
And February 5, Candelicious Wednesday at Club Haze.
On Feb 6, there's Throwback Thursday at Voodoo Club.
February 7, Constantino and Bamboo, Waterfront Hotel Cebu.
And Feb 8, Run Rock at Laguna.
Feb 8 also, 2014, Pilipinas Akyathlon at Mount Ugo, Benguet.
Wait, is that like a run uphill?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
that hurts,
Parang
man.
mamumundok ka.
Mamumundok. I like that.
Kung gusto mong mamundok sa Valentine's, ayan.
Okay.
Also on Feb 8, Mata Expo 2014 at 1 Esplanade.
Then Feb 8 also, 50 Shades of Saturday, Vanity Club. Ugh.
What is that?
A Red Room of Pain.
What is that?
And Angel is interesting.
Feb 10, Scandalous Mondays at Space.
Feb 11, Weekday Warriors at Privé.
And Feb 11 to 15, there's the Shoppers Spot Bazaar at Eastwood Cyber and Fashion Mall.
Feb 11 to 15, UP Fair at the UP Sunken Garden.
So those are the big events that you guys might want to check out in and around Manila. But that's pretty much it for the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, you can find most of the stuff we talked about on wheninmanila.com. And if you want to follow us on Twitter or Instagram, it's at Vince Galanco for me.
And at _little_miss for me.
And at Sky Cavades for me.
And
wait,
we have a
we
caller.
have a caller!
We're giving away the hotel stay. We can't keep it.
Hello?
Humabol.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Who is this?
This is Lawrence Fernandez.
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fernandez. Where are you from, buddy?
I'm from Pasig City.
Pasig City. Okay. Hey, were you tuning in the whole show?
Yes, I was.
You
Really
rock,
was.
buddy. What's wrong with you? Wala kang magawa. No Flappy Birds?
You can
I
play
got
while
bored of
watching.
playing Flappy Bird. My
What
highest
is your
is
score?
3.
What?
I got a season high of 3 points.
Mas mataas pa rin yung score ko! I got 6,
Yeah.
man. I got
3.
6.
That's like double
I-
his score.
I got a blister playing Flappy Bird.
And he got 3.
Hey, Lawrence. What's your favorite segment of the show so far? What do you like about it so far?
I guess Zia Chismosa is my
Yay!
favorite.
Yes, Chismosa! You have a fan. Hey, tweet her on Twitter.
Ziadified.
Yeah, tweet her on Twitter so she can say hi. But anyway, which one do you want? You know, since you're our first caller for a day, which one do you want? Do you like the View Chalet overnight stay or the 3-day, 2-night at Hotel ni Among? Vegan.
I have to be honest. I would like the vegan stay more.
Vegan stay. Awesome. Well, we're giving that to you.
Yay.
Did you tweet us already?
Yes.
Okay,
my
well-
Twitter handle is Lance Fernandez.
Lance Fernandez. Okay, tweet us. We'll find your tweet to us so we can connect with you. But also tweet Mayo Ilagan. Okay, because she has the prizes for you. She'll tell you how to claim that. But thanks for tuning in, buddy. We appreciate that.
Yay,
Thank you very much,
thanks.
Ben.
Congratulations,
Thank you
buddy. Okay, congratulations,
very much,
buddy.
everyone. More power to when in Manila.
Thank you.
Yay!
Someone listens to
Oh
us.
my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Anyway, we have one more. If there's
Yeah,
someone
we
who
still
wants to
have
call
one.
in like 30 seconds, we have one more. It's a 3-day, 2-night stay at Hotel Ni Among in Vigan. But again, check us out online when in Manila.com. But also you can find us on Twitter and Instagram. But we'll give that out online in case no one
On Twitter.
on Twitter somehow through May. May will find a way to give that out. And also we'll be giving out our Valentine's specials for next week, the cool things to do for Valentine's Day, in case you're still wondering. I know some of you are just going to go on Groupon and...
Get that bunny.
Get those bunnies.
What's it called? Bunny?
But
They're
But-
called
vibrator massage.
What?
vibrator.
Massager.
vibrator
Oh,
massager.
Vibrating massage.
Okay.
But technically, they're called bunnies.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in. This was When in Manila, the podcast only here at WooSaStudios.com. My name is Vince, together with Angel and Sky. Hope that was good for you too. We'll see you next week.
See you.